Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. The Dance from Sweet Tooth season number 2. It was 8 episodes in the season this time, and he focuses on Gus, and Gus has been captured. He's met some new people. He met some other hypers just like him, and he's trying to connect as well. But the thing is, though, he's been growing up with people who done things that these kids don't understand. So he lies to them because he believes that he has given them hope and giving them make them feel like the things don't work out for them. But instead of just telling them the truth that things are going bad, their friend has died. But he wanted to say, they took your friend away, they killed him. You use this spirit, they trying to use us to cure their disease. Okay, and we might all die here. So he don't want to tell them that. So he just says, look, your friend's in a better place. He managed to escape, so he think he's giving them hope. But when the truth comes out, well, because the thing is that he been around a lot of adults, and they've been telling him lies for his protection. So he thought that that's the right way to go. And well, you see him learning his growing as a character as well too. You see him get more backstory on Jeb and where he's come from and his family, and why how he became how he got be part of the guys who were hunting down hypers in the first place, because he was trying to find his kid and his wife, and they had connections, and so the only way he can do that is by going through them, and in the process he ended up hurting a lot of people along the way, and you see how his struggle with that as well too. And you've seen Amy working on also trying to get her children back, because she developed a family as well. You got a lot of family like themes going on through here, and some you see how there's some in a positive way, some in a negative way. People trying to find family, people trying to control family, people trying to save family. I mean, in a lot of different ways, but all their motivations are different, and sometimes they get a little bit messed up. Like you have Doctor Sig. I'm not sure how to say his last name, but he wants to save his wife from the sick. Totally understand that. But in the process of trying to save his wife, either I think his ego takes over, and even when he thinks he found a cure and it didn't work, when his wife accepts it and said, "Look, babe, it didn't work. Don't worry about it. I love you. You love me. Let's just go. We will be free. We'll get away from this mess." But his ego couldn't let it go. Like he like something about him, like he wants to be the hero. He feels as though he's not good enough. I don't know what it is. It may be security or something like that, or the fact I mean, I know he wants to save his wife. That is the base of it. But something else inside of him that said he just can't let it go. He just has to be the hero. He has to be the savior. He has to be the one to do this. To the point that even his wife left him, and he still on the pursuit and trying to do something that probably won't even work. He might end up getting sick himself, trying to make a cure for something that's probably uncurable. Instead of just being with his wife, spending the last moments of his life with her, enjoying this time with her and being free from the social situation they're in, he pretty much like enslaved himself to this thing, which is like so messed up. And you want to feel sorry for him, because at first you kind of do, but when you see the decision that he's making, it's just, I just can't. But you do feel sorry for General Abbott's brother, Johnny. Again, this whole family situation. A lot of people are dying. They're the only family they have left. He doesn't want to betray his brother, but at the same time, he doesn't agree with his brother as well too. He doesn't agree with what he's doing. You see what he's doing to these children. These are children. Yes, they may have horns or a shell or a tail, but they're still children. And you're willing to kill children to cure it. Maybe it's not our time. Maybe our time is gone, buddy. Because I even though he doesn't want to do this, you can still see he does love his brother, and he wants to support his brother, because that's the only family he has. It's not he's stuck in this weird place of like this: should I betray you or should I help you? And you see him struggling with that as well too. You see how that ends as well too. But even though, and also you have Gus, who's going through all these situations and stuff as well too, and you see him find his strength and his power as well. And also the relationship he has with Jeb, even though it's different than how it is in the comic books, you're seeing them like come together. You're also seeing Gus find his strength and grow as a character, and maybe even develop a new power along the way. So overall, I had a lot of twists and turns in here. It was a little kiddie at times, because most of the time I focus on the children, and child actors some of the kid actors actually acting wasn't that bad. Some was like just okay, but it was still fun to get to know these characters and seeing them working together as well too, and see the emotional beats as well. Because a lot of them can't even talk, and some of them can only say certain like a limited with their speech. And you see them struggling with that, and also see how they communicate with one another and how they bond together, and become a family themselves. You also see characters like Bear and what she's willing to do to try to get reunited with somebody who she thought she would never see again, her sister. And you see why you understand why she got involved with the whole the group that she was in the first place, and the willing things she went into, and see their relationship coming together as well. It was also very nice and very sweet. Also, I said some tragedy because we lost some people in here, which is also messed up as well. But now you're starting to see certain characters taking on a role that they never thought they was going to be in. Like Jeb was just looking out for himself and his family, and when he lost that, he replaced that with Sweet Tooth with Gus, and became sort of like his surrogate son. So now he's starting to become a surrogate father to all these other children, and see how his relationship is going to build with them, and trying to protect them as well as help Gus out. So overall, I did enjoy this season. I had a whole lot of fun watching it. It has some parts I thought was just okay, but most, like I said, it has some parts that just it felt kind of kiddie. But the acting performances mostly from the adults, and the story matter was a little bit darker than it was in the previous season. I did enjoy that, and just seeing where this thing's gonna go, and now they're on a whole new journey now. I'm trying to see if they can find Gus's mother, and maybe possibly find the cure, or maybe do something else altogether. Who knows where it's gonna go? Because even though I read some of the comic book, I haven't read it all. The show has changed from has done a lot of things differently than it has done in the comic book. So I'm looking forward to see where this story is going to go and how things are going to go all together. So if I give it this season a grade, I'm giving it a solid B. I'm giving it a solid B. Don't take my word for it. Check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy, have fun watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really do appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connect to my social media below. You want to follow me there? Thank you. Also to my stores where I sell things, my shirts and socks and everything else and what's not. See some stuff, buy some stuff. I really would appreciate it. So like I always say, in my dreams and my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.